Stinker by David and Julia for our today's story time. Please take this book home with you. It does not stink. It is irresistible. Ooh. Judy Satchner, #1 New York Times bestselling author of Skippy Jones. Cool. Okay, let's do this, guys. Stinker. For Brenda Leach, who first encouraged this story, and Carla Brown, who found the world's best dog from her family. With much love, DJ. Dedicated to Alice and Annabelle, the biggest stinkers I know, AJJP. Okay, Stinker by David and Julia. Let me tell you a story. This story has a very happy ending. But because of this dog, it starts out sad. This is Stinker. He has lived most of his life locked up in the pound. How, you might wonder, did such a sweet-looking doggy get locked up in the first place? Well, when Stinker was a little pup, he ran around non-stop. He barked like crazy, and he often made little smells. Stinker's original owner, this fancy lady, did not like seeing him run or hearing him bark, and she especially did not like smelling his little smells. So she sent the puppy off to the pound. But since this story has a very happy ending, you have probably guessed that this delightful family is going to adopt Stinker. Guess again. They thought about it, then thought twice. So then, surely, this cheerful young fella is going to take him home, right? Wrongity, wrong. He got as far as his car, but no farther. As you can see, the story could go on like this forever. It could even get depressing. But I don't do depressing. This is Mr. Curtis. He's as old as the hills and just as lonely. What he needs most in the world is a friend. And since this story has a very happy ending, you'll have probably guessed that Mr. Curtis will see Stinker and welcome him to his home. Welcome to being wrong again. Mr. Curtis can't see a worth a hill of beans. He couldn't even recognize a hill of beans if he saw one. Mr. Curtis could probably see a mountain of magical glowing beans, but that's another story. But since this story has a very happy ending, you have probably guessed that Mr. Curtis will hear Stinker barking and welcome him to his home. Here, round here. Mr. Curtis cannot hear worth a hoot. Mr. Curtis could probably hear a hoot of a giant owl holding a megaphone, but that is not the point. Now, since the story has a very happy ending, you have probably guessed that Mr. Curtis will smell Stinker and welcome him into his home. Finally, at last, you are right. That is exactly what happens. Now, isn't this a very happy ending? Yes, it is. For everyone. Oh, cool. Look at that. Stinker and Mr. Curtis. Very sweet story, guys. Very sweet story of belonging, finding your friend, and wow. Such a beautiful story. Stinker by David and Julia for our Thursday story time. Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely evening, morning, and afternoon.